The future of technology and artificial intelligence. Machines offer functionality, and we as humans provide the skills, ability, and knowledge of problem solving. So, instead of fighting the new technology, I think it's better to grow alongside with the rapid advancing technology. So, to better understand the idea about AI and the future technology, you'll have to understand the origin of AI, the generative AI, the meaning behind this GPT. What is Chat GPT? Now we have this new guy called Devin. So Devin is the new AI software engineer. We'll get to discuss more about Devin in the next episode. Then we need to coil our mind around this AI for you to be able to survive through. Because I believe by now the biggest limitation that we have it is your imagination to enable you cope up with the world of AI. So we have this the bigger AI, as you can see. So this one represents the traditional AI. So traditional, I mean, we have this AI like the machine learning, the normal YouTube recommendation. We have the web search results, or even the computer vision, like for any credit card transaction. So under this traditional AI, we have the generative AI. So generative AI basically means we have new content, unlike the traditional one that was using the pre-existing information. Now the generative one produces new content. Sawa sawa. So the G in GPT, by this the generative AI, that's the G. Then we have the idea of pre-training. We have the transformer architecture. So large language module that facilitated also the transformer through the transformer architecture now brought about the idea of this chat GPT, because now you can now communicate with the AI model. So this chat GPT falls now under the it is like now the improved ChatGPT is the improved generative AI, and it is growing at a very fast rate. Same to Devin, the AI software engineer. We are still trying to see how far we shall go with this one. So let's understand the different models that we have. We have very many different models when it comes to AI, and I believe we have the difference between the ChatGPT 4, we have 3.5, and the difference is so massive. It varies depending on speed, its capability, the cost. Some are free. We have the open source. And also we have those that are integrated. They are baked into the system like the co-pilot. So those are the different models that we have of AI. So let's discuss like for the training, pre-training. How do you train this model, the AI? So there are two ways that you can train any AI module. So number one is the unsupervised generative pre-training. This is like connecting it to the internet and feeding it all the information relevant for it now to learn. Then we have number two. So after the unsupervised generative pre-training of the AI model, there's a way now for human reinforcement, the reinforcement learning with human feedback. So basically now what the humans come to do, if you prompt something like this chat GPT, if you try to prompt chat GPT to tell you on the best way like how to rob a bank, definitely it will not give you the answers, but it knows the chat GPT model, the model it knows how to rob a bank. But now it is due to this, the reinforcement learning with human feedback, it cannot assist you to commit a crime. So it's very crucial also to understand the reinforcement learning with human feedback. So what mindset do we need for us to be able to operate with this rapid growing AI? I think number one, the only limiting factor is your imagination. That's the only limiting factor. So what we need to understand right now, there's this new idea, because we need to understand now the prompt engineering skills. It's something like that now we need for you to be able now to maneuver through this AI. To get to understand more about the artificial intelligence, we need to develop the right mindset that will enable us walk through the landscape of AI, because I believe this AI is here to stay. Haiendi mahali. So if you compare the human capability versus the AI capability, you can definitely see that we have surpassed our crossing point. There are some things that AI can do that we as humans, definitely it will be a big challenge. But we need the right mindset and to treat AI as a colleague for you to be able to stay put in the future technology. So we have this, like the three type of people. We have some friends who are in denial, which is a very dangerous place to be right now, because they believe AI can't take away my job or their jobs, or they tend to assume they have no time to concentrate or to get familiar with AI. So they are at a denial state. Very dangerous at this moment. Then on this other side, we have these guys that they are panicking. They are in panic already. The companies, they are feeling like they'll go bankrupt. There are people who are just complaining and castigating. They don't want this AI. It's like they want to fight it. So they are in panic mode. Again, this is a dangerous place to be. But for me, I'll recommend we stick to the positive. We have a positive mindset towards AI. So you get to learn and understand how to use AI. So at this with this positive mindset, now you'll be able to treat AI as a colleague that it will enable you to work more. You become more productive, insanely productive. So professions like doctors, teachers, and lawyers, how can they use AI in their daily activities? So somebody like a doctor, you can use AI as a colleague. So this is you and this is your AI. So when you come together, you as human plus AI, so you come together and you treat AI as a colleague. So as a doctor, your AI colleague could help you diagnose those rare diseases that maybe you had no idea. So AI will assist you in that area. Maybe let's a lawyer. As a lawyer, your AI colleague could be able to assist you in the legal research, and also to do maybe to review some contracts as a lawyer. Then as a teacher, your AI colleague, this guy, will enable you or assist you to help you maybe in grading tests, formulating course content. And something funny, if you have no idea, suppose I don't know in which profession you might be, if you have no idea of how to use like ChatGPT, maybe you have no idea how to use AI. The simplest way, you just ask it. Just ask Just ask AI, like the chat GPT, I am X, how can you help me in achieving whatever field you want to maneuver through? So I tend to understand, to believe one thing: AI cannot like replace humans, because I believe someone is still needed. Someone with advanced knowledge is still needed to decide what to ask that AI, how to formulate the prompts, because the prompting engineering skill is also crucial. You need to understand what you're asking for the AI to give you the results. Also, somebody who is advanced in a particular knowledge is also very much needed in the future. That is, to evaluate the results given out by the AI and to make judgment. So there's no way you just wipe it, you just wipe up any profession like the software engineering field completely, because you need also somebody to compensate on the AI weaknesses. So suppose some people tend to say like they'll phase out software engineers, or then some jobs will disappear. Yeah, some will disappear, but at the same time, human with advanced knowledge are still needed.